Semen retention saved my life. Semen retention saved my life. And I'm thankful for semen retention, for finding out about it. I'm just a young, black, in Brooklyn, doing the best I can to get my life together. For anybody that wants to know anything about Coach Davis, I'm just a young man striving to better my life and is willing to do anything he has to do to better his life. Let me repeat that. If you want to know anything about Coach Davis is just a young individual willing to do anything he has to do to better his life. I decided to do another live because the last live I did messed up. I started getting very violent on that live. I apologize to all my G's that, that mess with me. Like I said, I'm going to take a little time off after this live. Maybe about a week, 2 weeks, let my channel breathe. So I do want to give y'all something to maybe go back to, something fresh, something a little long. You feel me? That y'all can feed off of for a little while. Because I love y'all. And a lot of y'all inspired me to be greater. I be getting emails. I done got emails where I almost cried, knowing that, this dude really reached out to me because he know that I care. He knows that I'm going to tell him exactly what he need to hear, no matter what it is. And it's love, man. Like one of the G's, it might have been Clay Savage. Shout out to Clay Savage. Somebody that looked like his name or something like that had commented on one of my videos trying to ask me some advice about, addiction with drugs or liquor, something he said. And guess what I did? I made a video that day. And he commented on that video. And guess what I did? Guess what happened in an hour? He commented that, and guess what happened in 1 hour? I posted a video about how to get over addiction. That's just who I am. I got a very big heart. I deal with, of course, running into the wrong people, the wrong men that make me maybe want to do things that I'm not supposed to do. Bad things that nobody is supposed to do, nobody should do or should want to do. But you will run into those people. But I'm going to tell you one thing. You know what's going to always keep a smile on your face and keep you happy? Knowing that you have a purpose. Knowing that you do mean something to the world. And knowing that there is a greater version of you that you can rank up and level up. And now you know that as long as you practice semen retention, that you can be your best version. Now you know that you have a purpose. And now you know that nobody can take that away from you. Your past can't take that away from you, from what you did in your past, that you try to hang over your fucking head. I'm trying not to curse. Hold on. Let it go. It's probably a lot easier to let it go now, right? Because you got a purpose. Being homeless. I was going through it with my moms. I ain't know nothing about semen retention. She was battling with me, trying to kick me out. She ain't care about me. I was freezing in the basement. She telling me to go fuck off because I can't afford to pay her no rent. I'm trying to turn the heat up because I'm the only person in the basement that's cold. They got heat upstairs. They good. My little brother up there, he not really paying no rent. Shout out to my brother, though. I love him. I don't even want to mention my brother in this shit. It's not even about him. I'm downstairs in the basement freezing, and they got heat upstairs where my brother at, her man is at. I got no heat downstairs. I'm trying to turn it up. She like, don't touch that. You don't pay no rent in here. What you doing? Leave that alone. If you freezing, I don't know what to tell you. Better get a job or something. Can you imagine living like that, having your mom talk to you like that? I didn't know if I was going to even live to see the next year. I thought I was going to kill myself. Because I never this planet because you don't have a dollar. That's effed up. And I didn't know how I was going to deal with that. And on top of that, my baby mom's leaves me while I'm going through all that, trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with my life. My baby mom leaves me. My son is just born. He's 2 years old. Now I can't even be a father because she just decides to randomly call me and break up with me. And leave me for another guy. She just moves in with the guy in a month after being with me for 3 years. I'm like, my mom don't care about me. The girl I thought was my everything, the girl I got tattooed on my arm, I thought I was gonna be married to and with for the rest of my life, she changed up on me. My mom changed up on me. My dad changed up on me. What am I here for? So guess what I was doing? Guess what I was doing in my basement? I was sitting on my bed. I was sitting on my bed plotting. Should I do it? How should I do it? I was just going through that. And I made it through. I decided to take the leap of faith and be homeless with nobody in my corner. Still didn't know about semen retention. When you go to my playlist, 22 Alone and Homeless, you will see a picture on me on the left side. That is the picture I took when I first got put in the homeless shelter I stayed in for about 7 to 8 months. I was broken. I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. I didn't know if I was going to survive. February, I find out about semen retention. I don't even know how to explain what happened to me when I found out about semen retention. I never spoke about this. When I found out about semen retention in February, that was one of the weirdest things that's ever happened to me in my entire life. It was like I had so much stacked up clarity that I needed from life, trying to understand why certain things was taking place, why I was always so dumbfounded and never understood anything. When I found out about semen retention, it was the most clarity I've ever gotten in my life. It was a whole wad of clarity. It was like somebody threw a fucking baseball at me and it cracked me in the middle of my fucking head. Trying not to curse. And it was exactly what I was looking for. And I knew anytime I ever questioned God, like I may have done in the past out of anger, frustration, being immature and dumb, that let me know that God was always watching me the whole time. And he knew what I wanted. He knew I wanted to be on my own and be strong and learn how to be a man on my own, to be a great father for my son. He knew there was nothing more I wanted in the world than to be a great father to my son, because I grew up without a father. My dad is schizophrenic. My mom told me when I was about 13, 14 years old, she told me that your dad is not really your dad. I didn't know what the hell she meant by that. She kept telling me that he's not, every time I got mad, he wouldn't come see me, or he would disappear and I would never hear from him. I always wondered if it was me. Every time I called him and he didn't want to come pick me up when I was little, I would cry my eyes out, looking out the window. And he told me he was coming at 1 o'clock and it's 10 in the morning. And he called me at 10 and told me he was coming. I was the little kid. I was the little boy that loved my dad so much that I was looking out the window at 10 o'clock when he told me it was 1 o'clock. I was getting dressed, sitting by the window, waiting for my dad to come for hours. And he would never come. He would call me last minute and tell me about why he can't come. He would listen to me cry. It would never budge him. He didn't really seem to be care. And I always would wonder, why my dad don't care? What did I do? I ain't do nothing. You feel me? Then I found out he was sick with schizophrenia. And it all made sense. Then I wound up being afraid of that. Maybe I would get schizophrenia, because you got doctors telling me I'm young and shit. You got doctors telling me that I have the potential to get schizophrenia because it's genetic. That's bullshit. But a doctor told me, a little boy, that I could get it because it's genetic. Schizophrenia is not genetic. You know how you get schizophrenia? My dad had a bad addiction to porno. I used to go to his house and he had porno magazines right by the TV where I could see it. When he used to go in the shower, guess what I was doing as a little boy? I was going looking at the magazines that my dad had. I was looking at them. Like, oh, this is what my dad be looking at? My dad look at porn too? So guess what happened when I found out my dad watched porn? One time he let me use his laptop, and I see Bang Bros on the search history. I'm like, he ain't even delete his history. He let me use his laptop. He ain't even delete his history. So now I see my dad got porn on the laptop, and he got porno magazines. So this is how you be a man, right? So guess what I did? I started binging on porn for real after I knew that. I mean, of course, he ain't know no better. And neither did I. I had my mom's boyfriend. It was one time I was in the bathroom beating off, and he came knocking on the door. You feel me? I was like, oh shit, I was in the middle of beating off, watching porn. He knocks on the door. I'm like, hey, what's up? I'll be out in a minute. I'm taking the doodle. I was a little kid. I was young. So I was in the middle. I'm still horny. I'm like, man, I'm about to get this shit out of me real quick before. And then what I did, I got it out of me real quick. I sat back on the toilet, and then I peeked out trying to play it off. I'm like, yeah, my stomach hurt real bad. I'm about to be out in a minute though. And I just squeezed one off. Sat right on the toilet like I was taking the doodle. But I could tell when I looked at him from the bathroom that he knew I was doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing. Y'all see how real I keep it? Y'all see how real I keep it? But anyway, he comes in the bathroom right after I'm done. About 1 minute later, yo, Eric. And I could tell by the tone of his voice that he was mad. He was like, yo, Eric, come here. I'm like, oh, shit. The first thing I thought about, I was like, do he know? Like, why he mad? He calls me in the bathroom. He closes the door. I'm shook. Because I'm already scared of this guy. He's already abusing me and my moms and shit. I'm like, is he going to catch me slipping in here? Like, what is he doing? He like, yo, look in the toilet. I'm like, oh. I'm like, what you talking about? Look in the toilet. I just took a doodle. He flushes the toilet. He like, what's that right there that won't move? He was like, you don't think I know what you was in here just doing, man? He was like, why that won't move right there? Every time I flush the toilet, why it's not moving? I'm sorry. I didn't know what to say. I was in shock. I was embarrassed. I was in shock. So he drops the game on me. He like, yo, E, let me talk to you, man. It's nothing wrong with that. I get it. You young. You doing your thing. This is the first time I felt real genuine love from this guy for a minute. He like, yo, wait till you get a girlfriend, man. That's not good. Don't do that. I was embarrassed. I was scared that he was going to tell my mom. So guess what happened after that? I was on semen retention for like a week. I didn't beat off after that. I was embarrassed. Because I didn't want to get caught again. I was like, what would he say if he catch me again? So for anybody that think they can't tell their kids about semen retention, all you got to do is catch your kid doing it or after he did it and put him on the spot. He going to be embarrassed and he not going to do it again. Because he's going to be afraid of what you're going to say if you catch him again. So keep that in mind, because that's how I was. I was shook. So I was on semen retention for like a week or something like that. So guess what happens when I go in the room? You know, me and him had a little Madden season. We would play Madden together. I had my team, fantasy draft, shit like that. I used to play Madden a lot with him. I go in the room, you know, we had a real good relationship. So I go right in sometimes like, yo, what's good? I go in there. He's standing right by the TV like this. He ain't have his meat in his hand or nothing like that. But he's standing right at the TV with porn right on the fucking TV screen. After a week ago, he just told me why I'm not supposed to be watching porn and why I need to wait for a girlfriend. And at the time, I was kind of looking up to him. Like, even though he was abusive and all that, he was still a strong black man to me because I was delusional and shit like that. He was brolic. He was a vegan. I'm like, this dude is a vegan, but he brolic. What the hell? Like, I respected him in a lot of other ways, even though he was a savage to me and my mom. So I'm like, maybe that's what he did. Maybe I was like, maybe that's why my mom loved him so much. And maybe that's why my mom won't get rid of this guy. Because he's official. He don't even watch porn, but my dad does. I started losing respect for my dad. I'm like, this is probably why my dad can't be with my mom. Because he watch porn and this guy don't watch porn. So maybe I need to do what this guy's doing because I'm trying to get as much love as he get from my mom. I'm trying to get that love too. Because my mom be ignoring the hell out of me when she be with that guy. So I'm like, maybe I need to switch my ways up. And I'm young thinking like that. So young kids is paying attention. Know that. But when I found out he was watching porn, my semen retention streak ended. And guess what I started doing again? Because he knew not to ever tell me nothing about porno no more, because I caught him watching porn. And guess what happened after that? He never mentioned it again. He never mentioned it again. So I got right back to binging on porn. You feel me? The semen retention saved my life, man. Because now that I got all of those memories to reflect on in my life, I ain't never going back. Let me read the comments, though. Salute to all the G's that's in the live. Your dad put you on. Wow, G, that's what's up. I'm going to post this live. And if haters come back in here talking crazy, I promise I'm going to ignore them. I'm not going to get all rowdy and violent like the last time. My apologies, man. Clay, salute. Yeah, man, like I ain't gonna lie, it messed me up. It messed me up when I found out that he did that, because I was even disappointed in him. I'm like, so he's one of those parents? He gonna tell me not to do something and then he's doing it? Like, why would you even do that? You was supposed to, when you pulled me in the bathroom that day, you was supposed to tell me like, yo, if you're gonna do that, at least clean up behind yourself. That's what he should have said. Instead of telling me to not do it because it's not cool, but you do it. So what you think I'm gonna do after I found out that you did it and I look up to you? I'm gonna do exactly what you did. Because I'm trying to figure out how to be like you. Because my mom give you all the attention and love in the world. So whatever you doing, I'm gonna do it. That's why it's important to be a good co-parent with your baby moms. Even if you have a bad relationship, you better figure something out. Because he gonna love you and his mommy. And if he see that your mommy at least respect you and could be around you, and you know, and he, as he get older, he gonna see that mommy still like you a little bit because you solid, you doing what you gotta do. And guess what? He gonna want to be just like daddy. Keep that in mind, man. Don't be out here, don't be one of those dudes that want to bicker and argue all the time with your baby moms. I'm not doing that. Anytime I feel myself getting carried away, sometimes I just got to make that phone call and remind her that she's talking to a grown man and to watch how she talks to me. But maybe you're not thorough enough. Maybe you got to get your shit together before she can respect you. Maybe she has a reason to not respect you. Because all it takes for me is to make that phone call and it stops. Because I don't like doing that. Don't get me wrong. We be having our arguing and all that, but I don't like that. I don't like, like I told you, I don't like arguing with a woman, any woman, because I know I can't punch you. I'm not going to hit a woman, never, no matter how mad they get me. So I remind them, I'm like, are you talking to me like this? Because you know I won't fuck you up. And you know that there's dudes out here that will fuck you up for how you talking. So you only talk like this to the dudes that's not domestically violent. But if you know a dude will punch you in your fucking jaw for talking to me like this, for talking to him like that, you wouldn't even do that. Because you wouldn't want your jaw wired, right? But you know I'm not going to wire your jaw. So don't talk to me like that. Yeah, I don't like arguing, man. Yeah, you know, I heard too, I did my homework. Sometimes I watch the red pill videos like I was doing in the past. I remember some things from them videos. And they do be saying sometimes women argue with you to see if you still care. So you know what I do? If I care about a woman, I just tell her. I'm not gonna put up a front and act like I don't care, but yet I'm yelling and screaming and arguing with her. I just tell my baby moms, yes, I love you. You are my son's mother. I will always love you. I'm not getting rid of the tattoo I got of her on my arm. I will always love my baby moms, especially even more because she is the mother of my son, my first son. So to cut all the bullshit, if you feel like women be doing certain things to get your attention, why don't you just keep it real and tell them how you really feel? And maybe she won't be doing all of that. Right? That's how you nip it in the butt. Men, we supposed to be logical and real off the jump. Ain't no point in playing patty cake, nigga. What you beating around the bush for? If you like her, tell her you like her. If you love her, tell her you love her. So what? What's the worst that could happen? What you insecure, you afraid of hearing? No, why? Why would you care? You're supposed to be secure in yourself. If somebody tell you no, that just means, okay, why don't you go on Google real quick and search up how many women are there in the globe, or in the United States, or in Canada, in Africa, wherever the hell you stay at. Why don't you look up the population rate of all of the women that stay there? And if you ever catch yourself in your feelings over one female, you need to check yourself. Because you're bugging. You're bugging. Don't never do that. There's way too many women out here, man. I know me personally, right? When I run into a certain type of woman that's beautiful, sometimes I forget about everything. I'll be like, whoa, who that? And I still be having to check myself, but sometimes every now and then when I see the right kind of job, I be like, damn. You feel me? Like, yo, that reminds me, and every time that happens to you, that should remind you, like, yo, if you stay on your shit and you don't let nobody get you off your track, you might be going through something with one joint, but guess what's gonna happen when you still on your shit and you don't let her sidetrack you? You're gonna be ready for when you run into that next joint. And you gonna get you a new joint. That's if you in the fornication, right? Because I don't plan on fornicating. But if that's what you do, you don't really care about taking it that serious, I respect that. Do what you do, G. But don't be one of them dudes that's, you care about a woman so much that you forgetting that it's beautiful women all over the world. Are you crazy? Don't ever do that, man. Don't play yourself like that. Don't never play yourself like that. In her shoes. No homo. Put your... You looking at you like her, but you afraid to say something? You supposed to be a man. You supposed to go up there and just be cool. Say whatever you want to say on the tell. You might say a joke. It might be corny as hell. You could say some corny shit. You're going to be like, you might could say some shit like, I don't know, like you could be looking at her, right? Off the top of my head, you could be looking at her. And she might say something to you. She be like, well, damn, you think I'm pretty, why don't you say something? That's what she might say. And you be like, I'll be like, well, is the sky blue? And then it might be corny. She might laugh a little bit, but guess what? You be like, yeah, I just want to see that beautiful smile. You could say anything just to get a little conversation started. Why y'all be thinking so much about having game? You don't gotta do all that fly shit. You could say anything. Just get the conversation started. As long as you confident, she gonna talk to you because there's not a lot of confident dudes out here. You can say whatever even if you got the balls to say some corny shit, just to put a smile on her face and then say that, like, damn, look at that smile. See, that's exactly why I did that. Bro, come on, man. It's simple. Like, if I wanted to, I could get me some numbers out here. I know what I'm about. I know what I'm capable of. I know what I could do. But it's about sacrifice. I'm just sacrificing a little harder than maybe the average man and deciding to not fornicate. Because I don't really see the gain in that. I don't need no more ego boost and, yeah, she got a fat butt. Let me go get that. And then it make you feel good. Yeah, I got a joint with a fat butt. That's why a lot of dudes be doing that. I mean, if that's what you do what you do. Can't nobody get you up your step. You feel me? Even though you have stepping. But you feel like you stepping. So, you feel like you a big stepper. But I know you want to be on a long streak like me and other G's that's doing their thing. So you need to, you know what I'm saying? You need to tell yourself what it is you really need to be doing. Stop playing around, bro. Why I keep relapsing? First of all, why is you asking me why you keep relapsing? You know why you keep relapsing. When you get horny and you think about some ass, you go look at it and then you go beat off. That's why you relapse. You're gonna get urges for the entire time you on semen retention, bro. You're gonna always get urges. You're gonna always get a stiffy, bro. You're not gonna never go a day without getting a stiffy. Unless you got erectile dysfunction. But it's just about not feeding into it. That's your body, bro. These are your hands. This your phone. Control over what you do, bro. Don't try to sit here in front like you ain't it. Oh, when I got on there, it took control of me. I told y'all in the beginning of my streak, I went on porn a couple times. Like when I was 2 weeks in, maybe a month in. I looked at porn a couple times, and I still didn't relapse. I caught myself. I'm like, damn, she got a, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, whoa, let me Cause I knew at the end of the day it might have messed my brain up a little bit, but I'm like, I'm not gonna relapse. Cause that's way worse. You feel me? Like if you still having that issue and you think going on porn is a relapse, bro, you just want to relapse and you looking for a good reason. Like, yeah, porn is a relapse anyway. So let me just squeeze one off. Fuck it. I already messed up by going on the website. Bro, that's why you did it in the first place, because you knew that. You did it in the first place because you knew that. That's why if somebody tell you that porn is a relapse, that's helping people relapse. Because that's exactly, when they looking for a reason to relapse, when you fighting them thoughts, your brain trying to convince you to feed into that dopamine that you've been addicted to your whole life, and you looking for a good reason, that's a good reason for a lot of people to relapse, right? All they got to do is accidentally come across some porn, accidentally, and guess what? It's a relapse, so I might as well squeeze one off, fuck it. Or it's a relapse when you have a wet dream, so you might as well really bust a nut after you wake up because you relapsed anyway, right? Fuck out of here. A wet dream is not a relapse, and watching porn is not a relapse. Just stop watching porn, bro. Why don't you go get you something in real life? I'm not jacking, I'm not saying you supposed to be out here fun. If you want to relapse on semen retention, don't do it to porn. You feel me? Don't beat off. That's not manly. You might not have heard that from your pops, your favorite uncle, whatever, but you gonna hear it from me. If you look at me in any way and like look up to me or respect me, then take my word for it, man. You not a respectable man if you beat off. First of all, you're not gonna respect yourself up here. You're gonna be walking around with that same cringy social anxiety that you got, that you had. You don't want that no more. You want to be able to walk around and be cool, be chill, let things flow. You're not overthinking. Like I see me flowing right now, right? I probably wouldn't be able to flow like this in the past. Or you might see a difference in my lives from before and this live now when you probably rewatch this shit or whatever it probably be uploaded tomorrow, you feel me? Because I'm not sitting on my phone waiting for this shit to upload. I'm going to go to sleep and I don't know, in the middle of the night, I'm going to let this shit upload. And I'm going to wake up and it should be uploaded. That's what I did with the last one. Let me see what y'all talking about. Now, if she punched me, what would I do? Let me be honest. If I got punched in my mouth, mid-argument, boom. I probably, the thing, like when you push her, but you put your leg behind her leg, I might push her on the floor. I be like, yo, you bugging, calm down. I might definitely push her on the floor. I'm not going to choke her. And a lot of dudes say they probably choke her up like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm going to choke her because that's kind of like still abuse. I'll probably trip her though, like trip her on the floor. Like, and that's going to hurt when she fall like that. Like if I trip her the right way, like I really sweep my leg behind her shit and push her, yeah, she not going to want to hit me after that. What else y'all talking about? I hope my son don't call me while I'm in the middle of this because I forgot to block his number. My son be blowing up my phone, yo. He be blowing me up. That's my little man. I love him to death. He a baby shark, man. I don't know if y'all know about them little cartoons, but my son loved that baby shark shit. Appreciate that, G. I'm going to post this live, you feel me? I don't know if you late or not, but, I was talking some real thorough shit in the beginning. Something you going to need to hear, telling my real story and all that. You feel me? Yeah, I feel like I feel a lot better than I felt in the past. Like, I'm gaining my weight, the weight that I've been wanting for a while. I'm getting my muscle right. It's a beautiful feeling. Like, my confidence is a lot greater. My voice is already deep, but I done heard people telling me my voice is deeper. It's a beautiful thing. I see my skin look a lot better. One thing matter of fact, you know why I'm on here, what I should do? Y'all want to know the supplements I be messing with? That's what I'm going to do while I'm on here. Y'all want to know, like, the supplements I take? Nah, that's a do-rag. Nah, I'm going to just tell y'all my supplements right now. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't mess with the dim no more. Cause it said it detox you a little bit. So, I'm not trying to get detox. I'm trying to gain a lot of weight. So I guess when I do gain the weight that I'm looking to gain, I'm gonna go back to the dim if necessary, but I probably won't even need it. It's not really mandatory for me. But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all the supplements I take, and I'm gonna explain to y'all why I take them. Might as well get it out the way, right? What's the point of making a video if I could just do it now? All right. So I take vitamin D. You know, it's good for your skin if you don't get enough sun. I take vitamin D. I take B12. You know, you don't want to lack B12 if you're a vegan. You want to make sure that you take B12 because you're not, you know, that's one thing that you need in your body is B12. So if you don't eat enough meat, you know, maybe you eat it once in a while because you do believe in the vegan stuff a little bit, but maybe not to the extreme. You want to make sure you get you B12. It's great for your body, man. Amazing. I got a real expensive multivitamin. And the reason why I chose this one, it's called Whole Food Multivitamin. The brand is Naturello. Reason why I got this because it got a whole bunch of stuff, like a whole bunch of extra fruits and like things like organic ginkgo and organic ginger and a long list of fruits and vegetables. It's amazing with all of the multivitamins I will need. And I advise that's one of the things that is mandatory. A multivitamin is mandatory. Make sure you have if you don't have any supplement that you take, you must have a multivitamin. So know that. I take L-arginine plus citrulline. I got this on Amazon. And what it does is if you feel like you maxed out on your muscles or you want more blood flow or maybe you fornicate and you looking for some energy, that's what L-arginine to do for you. It's a great energy supplement. It expands the muscles in your body and allows more blood flow to come into your muscles. So if you're looking for an extra pump when you be working out a lot and you want to get bigger, you want more blood flow throughout your body, or maybe you feel bad about dreams and you want to have something that's going to maybe help you feel a little bit better, then L-arginine is a must too. That's mandatory. You want to make sure that you increase the blood flow of your body, and that'll be beautiful for you. I mean, a lot of y'all know about this already. Omega-3 fish oil. I believe, you know, fish oil is great for you only because, you know, I'm not big on eating a lot of fish, all of that, right? I don't eat enough of it. It's once in a while for me, but it's a lot of healthy stuff that comes with eating a lot of fish. I just don't eat enough of it, enough seafood. So I do want what comes with eating that at least. So I got omega-3 fish oil. It's great for your body. So that's another mandatory thing I would advise everybody to have is that. Let me tell you a story about this. Now, this is called ginseng and ginkgo biloba. Now, I had this coworker I met when I was working at Bed Bath & Beyond. And, you know, he had the most energy than everybody. I'm going to look at the comments in a minute. Let me just finish the story. So he had more energy than everybody. It was the overnight shift. And he was doing everything. If I was too tired to do something or anybody else was too tired, then he was lifting everything. I was the dude like when the trucks come to deliver to Bed Bath & Beyond, that's where I was at. I don't know if I said that already. But they came and dropped off the load for us to put it throughout the store. You know, we had to first take it off the truck first. And we had to separate the boxes and figure out where it go in the supermarket. I was doing that overnight for about a couple months. He was with it to do everything. He had more energy than everybody, and he was the strongest. He didn't look the strongest, but he was the strongest. He was voluntarily picking up the heaviest shit. I'm like, what the hell is he doing? He's a vegan. I'm like, yo, what? So one time we get real cool. And, you know, he had told me, I was like, yo, you got a lot of energy. I was like, what, you drink coffee or something? Like, how you got all this energy? He was like, I'm going to put you on. I take ginseng and ginkgo biloba. I was like, I'm going to look that up right now. Just because of how thorough he is and how strong. I'm like, whatever you say, I'm taking your word for it. What is that and how much is it? I'm going to buy it. You feel me? And he was like, listen, it's natural for your body. It's healthy for you. It gives you all of the energy that you need. He was like, take 2 tablets right before you come to work, and you're gonna feel like you're not even in the overnight. You're gonna be wide awake. I was like, what? I was like, where has this been all my life? You feel me? I'm like, word. So I'm like, listen, if any of y'all work a job, y'all get up mad early, or y'all work an overnight shift or whatever, you just don't feel like you got enough energy, or you want that focus, that extra boost of focus from a plant, something natural, that gets you ginseng plus ginkgo biloba. Not just ginseng, not just ginkgo biloba. This is ginseng plus ginkgo biloba. I would say that's mandatory as well. Now, sea moss. The reason why I got the tablets of sea moss is because, you know, the actual sea moss, it tastes a little funny when I put it in my smoothies and all that, make my smoothie taste a little funny. I don't like that. So I'd rather just take a tablet or two. And I would say that's mandatory because everybody be binging on eating a lot of bull, and they shouldn't be. But of course, a lot of people just don't care until it happened to them, till something bad happened to them. But Dr. Sebi's analogy was that you get cancer from built up mucus in your body. Now, when you get a cumulative buildup of mucus in your body, that causes what? That causes cancer. You will die if you don't have the right diet. You will die. So anybody that don't take their diet serious and don't watch what they eat, you will die. You feel me? But I would say calm it down with the eating all that bull and just doing too much just because you got it like that or whatever. Chill. But you might do whatever you want to do anyway. But the purpose of sea moss is that when you take it, it kills all of the mucus in your body. So think about it like this. If he says that mucus will kill you when it causes cancer, he says mucus is the only cancer in your body. Mucus is what causes cancer in anywhere in your body. The majority of the cancer. I know you got things like lung cancer from smoking. Besides that, I guess, right? So if he's saying that this kills mucus, so basically is he saying that that cures cancer? Is that what he's saying? Yes. Exactly what he's saying. Dr. Sebi says sea moss will protect you from getting cancer. So if you don't want to get no cancer, or you know somebody that's trying to avoid getting cancer, you need to get you some sea moss tablets. I would advise the tablets because the actual sea moss, it take a lot of work to even fuck with it the right way to do what it do. So get you the tablet of sea moss, and that'll help you throughout life, man. That's mandatory. Am I forgetting something? That was everything. So that's everything Coach Davis take on a day-to-day basis. All right, let me see what y'all was talking about. I think it said Adderall. I don't bench press. I just do a lot of calisthenics. I don't really like bench pressing. I like calisthenics more. Yeah, I used to take Korean ginseng, but I like the ginseng and ginkgo biloba together. My diet ain't the best, because right now I'm trying to bulk up and gain some weight. But I'm doing pretty well because I don't even drink no juice, no water. No water. I definitely only drink water, but I don't drink no juice. I don't drink no soda. It's been months since I did that. And don't get me wrong, I still get tempted when I'm walking in the store and I get me a grilled chicken sandwich on a Hero or something like that. And I'm going to the freezer and I'm like, yo, this juice look cold as a mud. This joint look good right now. Well, I wind up getting me the black water. Black water, I'll mess with the black water. But I drink a lot of essential water. And when it comes to the gallons, they ain't really got too many variety of gallons. So I give me the Poland Spring. You feel me? I got resistance bands too. And my resistance band is 50 pounds. That's the reason why my damn bicep look like that. Cause I be beast mode on that joint. Yeah, the yellow joint right behind me. If you're trying to build muscle mass, I would recommend you take. Oh, matter of fact, that's not even everything I take. I forgot about the black seed oil. This the black seed oil I take. The premium joint. This joint was like $40, $50. But black seed oil was mandatory. It's good for your system as far as like getting rid of colds and stuff like that, and make your what you call that system that block you from sickness. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And make that system stronger. It boosts testosterone. It's good for your skin. Listen, man, black seed oil was the GOAT. You gotta get you some of that. And another thing I do, like I don't put nothing on my face, right? But I got this little spray bottle where I mix black seed oil with coconut oil. And every day I get out the shower, I spray some of this on my hand and I wipe it on my face. That's the only thing I put on my face is black seed oil and coconut oil. And I'm gonna keep it real, no homo. I seen this video, I was looking up the benefits of black seed oil to at least help me a little bit explain to y'all what it do, because I'll be forgetting sometimes. I came across this video, you could do the research on yourself. This guy was talking about he was putting black seed oil on his penis and it grew. I was like, what? He said he was doing it for like 10 months straight, every day, going crazy, rubbing it on his jaw. He said it got bigger. He said it got longer and thicker. So if anybody that's interested in something like that, no homo, get you some black seed oil. You feel me? Well, I forgot to show y'all what else I use. I'm gonna put y'all on everything. That's what I do, man. I got the serious mass I take. I drink this about 3 times a day, 3 scoops a day. I got put on this by one of my subscribers. Shout out to Humble Simba. That's my dog, and he from the Bronx like me. I'm from the Bronx. And what I do is I add some peanut butter. I add some creatine, a little like 1 scoop or something like that. And I add a little bit of this, little raw organic meal, straight vegetables, fruits and vegetables. And you know, that's how I make my smoothies. And I got a little bag of almonds too. I keep that on deck. It's good for you to at least eat like maybe like 3 or 4 almonds a day. You ain't gotta go crazy, but it's great for you. Yeah, I've been waiting on that meal extra because it got, you know, natural stuff in this. Talking about some dude was talking about the meal extra, talking about yo, this dude was official though. I gotta keep it real. He was talking about he had the shrimp and all that, and he was like he started taking meal extra because he heard the meal extra make your piece bigger. He talking about he had the shrimp. He got on here confident than a motherfucker. He was like, yo, I used to have that problem, but them days is over. And he was some, you know, it was some little white kid from, looked like he was in the suburbs or something. I was like, word? He said his joint grew and he doing a lot better down there. I'm like, I mean, let me see. Like, I wouldn't mind gaining a couple extra inches. Who would it? I'm like, all right, let me see if this shit works. So I ordered some, but I'm still waiting on it. I'm like, all right, my nigga, they on some, I don't know if they on some funny-ish, because I've been waiting for almost a month now. But I'm going to keep it real. If what they talking about is true, then of course it's going to take a little time because there's probably a bunch of people ordering that shit. So it is what it is. Yo, hit my email if it worked for you, Antoine. My email is coachdavis383@gmail. coachdavis383@gmail. Feel me? But yo, how you get yours before mine? I ordered mine first. I ordered mine first, man. Fuck out of here, man. Well, at least you got yours. That let me know that they official. That's what's up. Cause I was I'm like, yo, where's my joint at? I'm still waiting, but I ain't gonna lie, I ordered in bulk. Cause they say the process is about 3 to 4 months when you start really seeing some changes. So I ordered like $200 worth of it. I'm gonna keep it real. I ordered like enough to last me at least like 3-4 months to give it its full, you know, due diligence to see what it really do. Just, you know, out of curiosity. Some shit called Meal Extra. And black seed oil too works. Some dude said it made him bigger when he was rubbing it on his jaw for like 10 months every day. And the way he explained it, he was like, you gotta binge on it like how you was binging on porn. He says you gotta rub it on your joint like a lot throughout the day or something like that. I guess that's what he meant. So, word. Yeah, they said, it take like 3-4 months for you to see results. I'm like, why would I order one then? I could afford it. And you in the UK? And you got mine? I mean, you got yours? That's crazy. Man, fuck you, Antoine. That's crazy. I sent DJ 100 a video. Yeah, I sent him a video because that dude, he was talking mad trash about me. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do him one better. I ain't even going to feed into it. I seen he had a weird video talking about he was advising people to swallow his semen and all that. I'm like, this the dude that's talking crazy about me? He got a video telling people he said, swallow your semen. Or when you bust, he said, rub it back on your piece. First of all, pause. You on the internet telling a bunch of men the benefits of rubbing your cum on your beef? Like if you gay or something, that's what you into. I don't have nothing against those people, but bro, this is a semen retention channel. And you telling people the benefit. Yeah, the connection looked like it was acting up for a second. But I got the Call of Duty mobile game. I got the Call of Duty mobile game. My name on there is Coach Davis in all caps, no spaces, no fly-ish, no none of that. It's Coach Davis, all caps. If you play the mobile, John, because I'm not trying to get the game system, and I already know I'm gonna probably go crazy on that, so I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna wait a little while on that. But for now, sometime when I'm bored, I play the Call of Duty mobile, and I'm fake nice at that too. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real, man. Semen retention saved my life. Cause I want it so bad. I want to be great at this so bad so I could be my best version. I'm starting to make all type of sacrifices that I was never making. I knew that having a channel and holding myself accountable was gonna help me. I always wanted a YouTube channel, but I never really had the balls to get on the internet and make one. But I knew that I wanted a channel now for some reason, so I made a channel. And it worked. It may not work like that for everybody. That's another part of people's problem. Just because something worked for somebody else don't mean it's gonna work for you in that same way. You might be great at something else. But I mean, hopefully whoever's going through that, you will find your way eventually as you go on. But as long as you making sacrifices and you putting yourself out there, even if you are on the wrong path, you will eventually find the right path as long as you got the balls to put yourself out there. Feel me? But yeah, I know having a channel helps me, inspiring y'all. I know I ain't gonna slip. You feel me? Because I got a lot of people. I got people that be emailing me. I know I inspire a lot of people with my great videos. I take them videos serious, as y'all can see. I be dead serious in most of those videos. So, I'm passionate about this. I'm not just doing this because somebody else was successful at it first, and I just thought that maybe this would be a way for me to get some subscribers like a lot of people doing. That was not what I was doing. I knew that all of the stuff I'd have been through in my life, all the stuff I'd have seen, whatever, I knew I could be a life coach. You feel me? I just knew I wasn't going to go to no college and get no license for that. I was like, I don't need I already know what I could do. I already know what I could do. I don't need nobody to, solidify me with no license. Do without no license. Now I got G's that, I could inspire and consult with, and I don't need no license for that or nothing like that. I just be myself. Feel me? And I love that about this, though. I can't say that. Don't get me wrong. It come with the haters. It come with people that be talking about beef and all that. But don't do that on the internet, man. That is very childish. That is not manly to beef with somebody over the internet. You might as well just wait till you see them in person or get the hell over it and move on with your life. You feel me? Listen, man. And the internet make me a little paranoid because mom talking about they beef with me on the internet. I'm always on my 10 toes, so I'll be moving right if I have to, man. Because I got a son out here too, ain't nobody gonna catch me wrong. I'm not gonna let that happen. No way. My son is my everything. And he gonna see his pop shine. I know that for sure. I'ma do everything in my power so he see his pop shine. Something that I always wanted for my pops. But clearly he ain't want it for his damn self. And just cause somebody wants something for you, if they don't want it for themselves, guess what? They ain't gonna never accomplish it. A lot of y'all be believing in the wrong people. You need to believe in yourself and worry about yourself and stay and mess with people and watch. I mean, watch as far as like what you doing now, like on the the live. Only people that's doing the same thing you doing. Don't be never trying to go out your way. Cause guess what? I get emails, but I will ignore some of those emails if they talking some bull. Because I'm like, man, he don't want to really hear what I gotta say. Some people, man, but it depends on how I'm feeling. If I got time, I'm gonna let him hear it, cause it may help him. Cause a lot of people don't got people thorough in their life enough to tell them the truth that they need to hear. I just did that to one of my subscribers, and he know who he is. I'm not gonna say his name, but hopefully I helped you when I put you on a spot like that, and hopefully you taking this journey a lot more serious than you was. You feel me? Because that's not, it's not cool to be getting on the internet and having a YouTube channel, but you're not taking it seriously behind the scenes. And then you gotta always get on the internet and explain to people how you keep messing up. But then you got the audacity to get back on the internet and tell people why they shouldn't do this and why they shouldn't do that. That is not manly. What you need to do is stay focused and do exactly what you need to be doing behind the scenes, and that will translate in your videos. If you're trying to figure out the Coach Davis formula, all I do is keep it real with myself in real life. And then I just do the same thing on the camera. I'm not putting on no persona or going out my way for nothing or nobody because I'm on the camera and there's thousands of people watching me. I'ma be the same person. That's all you gotta do. The internet, don't look at the internet no different from real life. You keep it real with yourself in real life and face your demons and fight back and all that, it's gonna translate in your videos and people are gonna mess with you. It's that simple. Stop making this so hard. This YouTube and the internet in general is not hard. You ignore the bull, you mess with the people that mess with you, and if you're really passionate about it, you're gonna keep the good content coming. It's simple. Yeah, ski mask. Ski mask coming back soon, believe that. I already know, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that got my channel jumping. I already know that. Like when y'all seen somebody on here talking about, health and discipline, and I got a ski mask on, walking around Brooklyn, talking my talk, y'all was like, what the hell is this probably? But y'all liked it. I was being authentic. I was being myself. I was trying to, let y'all enjoy the content, show y'all something a little different. And guess what? As my content get better, as I continue to grow, I guarantee you're not gonna never have to ask me when this happened and when, because you gonna know Coach Davis always gonna come with great content. Always, you ain't never gotta worry about that. Because I will not get on the internet and waste my time or your time if I got some bullshit. Because I'm trying to force it because I want some goddamn subscribers. I'm not gonna do that. I will wait as long as I need to. I'm not forcing nothing. You feel me? Because that's disrespectful. Even though I'm not disrespecting anybody, that is a form of disrespect to try to play with anybody like y'all ain't grown men on here. I respect everybody. You feel me? Because you get what you give. So I put out great content. You feel me? Because I fuck with y'all. You feel me? Day 1G, bro. I remember all my Day 1Gs, man. I be memorizing some of y'all pictures and all that. A lot of y'all done had the same little profile, John. I remember. I be paying attention. T.O. be showing mad love. Shout out to you, G. You show mad love. Feel me? I got a lot more Lone Alpha Wolf videos coming soon. I appreciate you, G. You feel me? I got a lot more great semen retention videos coming soon. Real life talk. Like I said, I'm not a spiritual coach. I'm not really into that. I don't have nothing against nobody that is spiritual. I'm not saying that I know more than they know because I'm a survival coach and they spiritual. Listen, it's enough spiritual people out here, right? I just say, well, hey, why is nobody talking about street smarts, real life stuff? Because, you can have your third eye. I mean, I consider my third eye to be open if that's, the way they talk about it. I'm like, yeah, mine is definitely open. But how to move, you feel me? That doesn't mean that you are prepared for what you, bro. Because you could be spiritual and practice yoga and all that, but if you run your mouth the wrong way to the wrong person, you will something bad will happen to you, whether you're spiritual or not. Being spiritual is not going to keep you out of trouble. So there needs to be somebody like me that is really not concerned with anything spiritual, but that's going to be teaching the young G's on here how to move out here in real life and be real and authentic about it. That's what I'm going to do, because we need that. We lack father figures out here. And I'm not saying I'm sonning nobody. I had a G hit me up one time talking about, I don't know how to fight because you make a video about fighting. I'm going to tell y'all all of that. Know that. I'm going to speak on everything y'all want to know. So if you ever got anything you curious about, don't never hesitate to hit my email, because I am very humble and I'm going to take what you say into consideration. Because that's just how I am. I don't let none of the subscribers and the internet get to my head. If you fuck with me and you hit me up and you want to hear about something, I'm going to keep it official, and I'm gonna make a video about it if I can make a video about it. Word. That's what's up, G. And don't feel bad if you want low days, man. Because I know you want it bad enough. You watching a bunch of semen retention videos. You know the benefits. You want it bad. You taking the small steps, man. That's all that matters. You taking the small steps. It's not gonna, listen. I had 11 relapses in 2019 before the streak I'm on now. Before my big streak of today would be 182 days, I believe. And I relapsed 11 times total last year. I knew about semen retention in February, and basically that means I relapsed once a month. I relapsed, total. Even though it wasn't like that, I had times where I relapsed, on 2 weeks or whatever. 11 times. So I'm no different from somebody that's struggling. I was dead. It's just about making that choice, like, yo, I'm tired of tripping over my own foot. Maybe you need to have that talk with yourself in the mirror and stop acting like like it's weird to talk. You need to talk to yourself, man. Ain't nothing wrong with having a conversation, because that's what you're going to need to do when you get them urges. When you catch a random stiffy, you in the middle of doing something, and now you think about some booty. Or like what happened to me yesterday. I had a crazy urge yesterday. I'm in the middle of scrolling on my YouTube. I went on my other channel where I'm subscribed to a lot of different channels. I might have forgot to unsubscribe, whatever. Some dude, he was talking about some black pill stuff. He posted a video. Yo, it had girls, the first 15 seconds was girls twerking with they thong on. I was like, I got a crazy urge when I saw that. I was like, damn, her shit fat. And it start consuming me a little bit. I'm gonna keep it real. I was like, yo, you feel me? I'm just trying to keep it real with y'all, so y'all know y'all not alone, man. I'm not gonna be one of those channels that's fronting like I got it all in a bag. I still be struggling. And I still run into, I don't know if you want to call it the devil or the succubus, trying to get me to release my energy, because I was like, yo, I had to catch myself, though. That's when talking to yourself comes into account. I had to talk myself through that. Remind myself what I'm doing. Remind myself who I am, Coach Davis. I got people that's looking forward to me making some great content. And I know they would hate to hear that I relapse, because they would know that my content probably wouldn't be the same, or I wouldn't be as motivated to make great. Nah, I don't know what's wrong with that internet. I just recently got some Wi-Fi. Every now and then the Wi-Fi be acting a little funny. It is cheap though, so maybe it's that. Yeah, cold showers is mandatory. Like, when I be waking up at 5 in the morning, trust me, I don't be wanting to get in the cold water. I'm gonna keep it real. But when I do, I be glad that I did after I get out, because it definitely makes a difference. It adds to your glow. Listen, man, it's a long list of benefits that come with taking a cold shower. If you one of those, maybe low key, you don't want to tell nobody, but you take one shower a day if you ain't really did nothing throughout the day, because I was there before. You might take one shower if you was in the crib all day. You ain't really do nothing. You tired. You don't feel like you need to take a cold shower before you go to sleep. Listen, A cold shower is gonna make a difference before you go to bed. Because you're gonna have the most urges right before you go to sleep when you trying to maybe get yourself to go to sleep, or you might be thinking about some booty, whatever. It's gonna be hard. You feel me? Taking a cold shower is gonna make a difference. It's gonna make a big difference. It's gonna take away the urge. You feel me? Most definitely. There's no homo. You get in a cold shower, your joint shrivel right up, right? You ain't no way you're gonna be able to have a stiffy in a cold shower. So you take a cold shower for long enough, you're gonna be good bread. You're gonna get out of there, you're gonna feel good. You're gonna be like, yeah, I did what I had to do, fighting off the urge. I'm making the sacrifices. So even if you do get another urge after that, you're gonna be like, listen, I'm not doing all that. And you're gonna do what you gotta do to go to sleep, and the next day you're gonna add another day to your joint, and you good bread. Anybody that got a problem with counting their days and their notes and all that, download the Manhood app. That's what I got right now. My Manhood app, it counts my days for me without me having even to look. It counts the days, the hours, the minutes, and the seconds, everything. So you feel me? You're gonna know exactly where you are. Yeah, y'all appreciate that, man. For real. To y'all, I appreciate that. Yeah, cold showers is mandatory, G. Mandatory. I remember that time I was in that psych ward, man. That shit was effed up. Feel me? I don't even know if I really spoke on that like that, but like, you feel me? That was crazy. You know why I actually went in that psych ward? That's because my dad recommended that I go to a psych ward. Because he went to do it, and one of the main reasons why my dad is doing that is because he really finessing the system. That's why I believe he doing it. He ain't got nobody to look out for him. He broke. He used to be a plumber, but they took his license away because he messed up on a job one time and almost burnt somebody's whole crib down. Messed everything. Guess what? Guess why that happened though? From beating off all the time, from binging on porn. He lost his life force, which means you lose everything around you. No matter how hard you work for anything in your life, if you don't take seriously the life force that God gave you to create a life, I don't give a fuck if you don't believe in God or not. He gonna make you pay. He gonna make you pay. You play with that like it's a game. All that power he gave you, you still fucking around like it's a joke. He gonna make you pay. And he lost everything. He wound up going crazy. He got schizophrenia when he was like in his mid-20s, around my age. And ever since then, he had schizophrenia. Life ain't no motherfucking joke, man. He wasn't born with schizophrenia. It happened because life drove him crazy. And he's talking about he start hearing voices and shit. Voices telling him to kill people and to kill himself. Talking some crazy shit. He talking about he be feeling people touch him in his sleep. Listen, man. Take life serious. Don't give a fuck what job you got. I don't care about how much money you make, what career you got, what license you got, what you did, and how you accomplished it. If you do not value your life force and take that seriously, your male essence, you gonna see it's a God. You could not believe in him all you want to. You ain't gotta be religious. Like I'm not religious. I still believe in God, right? You ain't gotta be religious to believe in God. Believe that there's somebody out there that you gotta respect. But he gonna make you respect it. Or else he gonna take everything from you, including your life. Or he gonna make you want to take your own life. Imagine that. Y'all think God ain't a savage because he God? You think he not a savage? Listen, man. That's probably one thing where a lot of religious people forget to remind people. God could be a savage. That's one thing I know. He will make you pay for your bullshit. That's why I fear God. Anytime I think about doing something dumb, I remember that God will make my black ass pay. So I check myself because I know that God will make my black ass pay. You feel me? Word. I mean, I grew up in church. Like, I mean, I'm not religious and nothing like that. Like, but my grandmother, she was a pastor for a Baptist church. She was a big pastor. Like, everybody loved my grandmother. So, I learned a lot about the Bible through her. And when I was in a psych ward, I remember this lady, she gave me a Bible randomly. She reminded me of my grandmother too. Rest in peace of my grandmother. And she gave me a Bible. It was the New Testament. And I read like half of it because I was bored. I ain't have no cell phone. I was on SEMEN retention for a week, I guess you could say. And I read the Bible every day. Word. I enjoy doing this, man. You know, that's why I say SEMEN retention gave me a purpose, and SEMEN retention saved my life. Help live out my dream, commenting, showing me love. Y'all just helping my dream come true. When more subscribers come and they see all the official G's that mess with Coach Davis, the day ones and all that, they gonna tune right in and see what the word is. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna keep it real. Ever since I don't know if it's SEMEN retention, I've been changing my habits a lot. I don't even look at rap music the same. I try to watch what I'm listening to. I went from binging on rap all day. Like I was a dude, I was listening to rap all day to not really listening to it at all. Like real shit. This little rhyme I wrote right here. Dude, man. I was struggling with writing this little rhyme I was trying to write randomly. Randomly I like to write rhymes when I get passionate or when I've been listening to a lot of instrumentals. That's one thing I have been doing. I have been listening to a lot of rap, but I have been knocking a lot of instrumentals. And when I hear the right instrumental, it's like I can't help but write something. One thing I wish I had though was an extra device where like I could listen to a beat in the background and I would rap. But it's a little rhyme I wrote earlier. I don't really memorize it. That's it. Mm. I said something like, I said 22 alone and homeless, the definition of hopeless. I couldn't see the light, nigga straight darkness. Ready for war, homicide in my eyes. I'ma pick myself up and watch him act all surprised, still plotting on my demise. Walk around, box cutter, couple just want me dead and gone. Walk around, slipping to be dead wrong. That's a little something. Appreciate that. That was just a little off top. You feel me? Like I wrote that randomly today. I was in the right beat, and that's how I get remind me of my pain. Cause I like to use rapping as therapy. So I take myself back to how I felt, and I let it burn. I spit, and when I spit, like I know a lot of people gonna feel my pain and my passion. You feel me? Cause when I rap, I talk like it's a little different when I rap. You said I'm too scared to freestyle. I ain't got no bars right now. I'm not the best freestyle. Like I could freestyle, but I would much rather prepare something and write something. Yeah, I don't know how anybody could relapse, man. Like I really value semen retention and what it's done for me in my life, and I will be disrespecting myself. And anybody that keep relapsing, you keep disrespecting yourself, man. You gotta stop doing that, man. That's not cool. It's not cool at all. Yeah, how much? What's the timestamp on this live? Word. But eventually, y'all gonna hear some bars from me, don't you? Feel me? Listen, you definitely gonna hear me rap soon. Somebody give me a timestamp on this shit. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna end it off like that. Salute to all my G's. I'ma holler at y'all soon. You feel me? Listen, man. I appreciate all of y'all for always tuning into my videos and my content. Love y'all show. You feel me? It's a beautiful thing. And you know, I'ma keep the great content coming. You know, I'm not gonna never get on here and waste nobody's time like I done said 100 times over. So this live should be posted by tomorrow if you're looking for it. I appreciate all y'all, and I'ma holler at y'all soon, man. I'm out. Salute.